What's poppin', everyone? You already know it is about that time for the next Sword and Shield OU Live. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend, by the way. Mine was pretty good for sure. And yeah, so I have a few suggestions on this team incorporated into the overall build. Let's take a look at it. So I have here the star of the show, Alcremie. Nice G-Max Alcremie. And so what this Pokemon does, right? It is a calm mind user. It has a lot of defense invested into it so that it can take hits on the physical side, while also being able to boost its special attack and SPDF with calm mind. It's already good stats there, so that it can overall be a really nice sort of sweeping tank. It can take hits really well from different types of Pokemon. Its Gigantamax form makes it even bulkier by, of course, increasing its HP stat, and then its signature G-Max move, I think it's the G-Max Finale or something, it turns your fairy type attack into a more powerful one, of course, but it also has the effect of healing, kind of like a Giga Drain or some kind of healing move. So that could be pretty useful, become bulkier, and then try to tank a hit and then heal yourself back up a bit more. Very useful Pokemon in that sense. And while Pokemon that can switch into it, like Steel types for instance, can sponge the fairy type attack, we also have here a coverage move in Mystical Fire. So this thing can help us out versus Ferrothorns, versus Aegislash, and other such Pokemon like that, including Corviknight. So it can be a very dangerous sweeper as long as they don't have Toxapex. If they have Toxapex, this thing kind of gets hard walled, but we have other options in order to deal with it and to sort of support this Pokemon. So that's going to be what we built around here. Its ability is actually really phenomenal because it can prevent us from being taunted, Encore, disabled, etc. Like the more common stuff you see now. And it's nice so that it can't really get shut down from setting up by taunts and stuff. So now another suggestion here is going to be Steelix. Iron Defense Body Press Steelix was a suggestion left to me on the last video, which was our Phalanx video. Or Phalanx, I think there's some pronunciation with it that was suggested to me, but I forgot. This thing is invested in a lot of SPDF because its defense is already sky high. And if we boost its defense with Iron Defense, Body Press actually does more damage because it uses the defense stat to calculate. So that could be actually kind of fire with the Steelix here. I saw that when I actually clicked Body Press on an incoming Rotom, it did like 48 without even any kind of boost. So it has a lot of potential as a move on Steelix because of its high defense. And it's a good Steel type Pokemon for the team. Then I have El-Degoss, another suggestion. I have here a rapid spinning El-Degoss, so it is hazard control, but mainly for aromatherapy. Aromatherapy is nice because it can help Alcremie out when it gets toxic or something, which its ability can't help it with. So El-Degoss's aromatherapy can help there. It's a spinner, a leech seeder, and a regenerator pivot. It's also great switching to Rotom Wash and stuff. Mandibuzz is our defogger for the team. I do have a spinner, but defog is always reliable. We got the heavy duty boots on it as well. Corsola, which is our stealth rocker for the team, very difficult mon to take down, but with our kind of build that we have here, the more Pokemon that can help us versus Dynamax mons and taking hits and stuff, the better. And then finally Rotom Wash, Choice Scarf, which is pretty common in the tier, but I think I really kind of need a Pokemon that can check Gyarados really well, I guess offensively with Volt Switch, and can slow things down with T-Wave and stuff. And that's going to be the squad, so let's go ahead and hop right into it, see how we do with this team. It's been putting a lot of work for myself. Like I said, I've been testing it out a bit. So we'll see how it does versus this interesting squad. So we have Galarian Weezing and Colossal. Those are two new Pokemon. Of course, Corviknight's there as well. But I think I want to just lead off here with... Steelix is not a bad lead, to be honest. Steelix is definitely not a bad lead. I will just lead with it. This thing probably has Levitate and Will-O-Wisp, so I'm going to go right into... I could go Alcremie here, to be honest, because if I get Wisped on this, it's not as bad as like getting poisoned or something. But he just sets up T-Spikes, so honestly I can actually just Calm Mind up, maybe. Sludge Bomb doesn't do much at all. He poisons me here, but it's not like a toxic poison, right? It's not like a toxic poison, so that's pretty fine. I can always just defog these things away. I can also, I also have aromatherapy, so that's fine too. So he actually goes Toxapex here. I'm gonna recover, but he probably has Haze. So this is kind of a tougher build to break down, I would think. So I'm gonna just defog here as he goes for the sub. We could probably just U-turn out into Rotom, as he is the bulk up set, of course. So in this case, actually, we could actually beat this Pokemon with our Steelix, I think. because iron defenses will stack up a bit. We'll stack up quite a bit actually. And body press, I'm pretty sure will break the sub. Yeah, it does. So I'm kind of curious to see how much this does. It'll probably consistently break the sub now. It's gonna do a ton of damage. We're at 1,756 defense. And even if he tries to roost, it becomes super effective damage if he loses his flying type, which is going to do a ton. And as of right now, I think, yeah, Brave Birds won't be doing much at all. I want to see how much this does. Okay, that is 20. It makes sense because it's ×4 resistant. But we can just Iron Head here. And that doesn't do as much as I would like either. But that's fine, I think. So this thing is levitate, of course. But getting rid of Wheezing is amazing, right? Getting rid of this thing is quite nice. So I'm going to actually just do that right now. That's an interesting roll. Switch out here, I think, is my play. And then we can simply just Volt Switch out here. I don't think he'd go Hippo. He goes Snorlax, right? That's fine. Get some additional leftovers recovery back with our Steelix. And then go right into probably Corsola here. And Nightshade this thing to knock it out. He'll get up a T-Spike, but it's not a problem. We can just Rapid Spin or, you know, something like that. So Colossal comes in though. I'm not sure what this thing is going to do. Probably has rocks, I guess. Probably has rocks, but if I go Mandibuzz here, oh, this is Spikes. So we'll take this hit. Like, I'm pretty sure we'll take the hit from any kind of rock type attack. He goes right into Hippo. So he's just kind of spamming hazards at this point in time. El-Degoss can come in now. We can Rapid Spin these away pretty easily. Colossal's in now. Okay, so these are gone. Probably just Leech Seed here. I can take any hit, including a Flamethrower, which doesn't do much at all, and we heal a ton of damage back, or a ton of HP back. So, yep, Leech Seed this as well. He will Roost. And let's Aromatherapy our Alcremie. Go right into Rotom now. Now here's what we do with Rotom. Oh, he's Toxic on this too. Okay. We can Trick here. We can definitely Trick right now. Ah, nice. Crippling the Toxapex is amazing. It's amazing. And we'll definitely want to heal up our Rotom from getting poisoned. It's bad because it's going to be taking Black Sludge as well too, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to actually go Rotom here as he just goes right for the sub, which is absolutely fine. We'll just be able to break the sub here. So now that Wheezing is gone, if we can somehow get our HP back with Steelix, that could be really nice. So I'm just going to go into Steelix right now. See what he does here. He goes right for the Roost. Yep, we're going to get some HP back right now. So I'm just going to Iron Defense here, I think, is my play. Just Iron Defense. We can play this game. I can outpace this thing quite easily. We know what his last move is. And he can't like out setup versus me. Well, although I do have 9 body presses though. So we kind of have to be careful of that. So Hippo comes in. I'm kind of curious to see how much. I'm really curious to see how much damage this does. That's almost a 2-hit KO on Hippo. That's very cool. We can just switch out here into Rotom. He gets up rocks though. I kind of want to trick this Black Sludge away though, but I feel like he'll just go Toxapex, which he does. So that's fine, I guess. So I can go el-Degoss here. Rapid Spin this away. As he clicks Toxic versus me. He can still regen though. So back into Rotom I go here. As he goes Colossal. I can just Volt Switch again. I'm gonna trick this time here. I'm gonna trick here, get rid of my Black Sludge. Give it to Hippo instead. And I do get knocked out here, but Hippo now has the Black Sludge, which is actually quite nice. So the thing is, right, we've sort of set up a position where we can perhaps win with Alcremie, perhaps. I think it's definitely possible. So I'm actually going to just Aromatherapy here first, right? I think Aromatherapy here is the play. And then we can just fire off a nice Corsola here. Disable his Flamethrower, which is kind of nice too. Spikes, Flamethrower, Protect. Let's go Alcremie. Set up a Calm Mind here. So the thing is, if he goes into Toxapex to try to Toxic this thing, he I guess we can kind of outplay it. So I'm actually gonna Mystical Fire here. I'm gonna Mystical Fire into Corviknight, hit it up for some good damage, and then I just Max Flare to knock this thing out. So Corviknight will be gone. Yep, that thing is gone. Don't have to worry about any kind of like Dynamax right now or anything like that, or any kind of Dynamax from him, because his mons kind of look more defensive, right? So we can outplay. He'll Curse here. If we Leech Seed, then that's gonna be quite nice, I think. Aromatherapy, and then just Rapid Spin here. As Facade does 53.1, not bad, not bad. Gonna go Steelix now. Steelix can take the hit, heal itself back up pretty well. But Toxapex comes in. So now here's the thing. If Alcremie gets burned, we'll be able to set up over it pretty well. So I'm gonna just set up here a little bit. Actually, no, we're gonna go back to Steelix. The combination of Steelix and Alcremie can actually destroy this guy's team, I feel. So back to Pexi goes. Into Alcremie, I can potentially go, or Eldegoss here. Eldegoss. And I get burned here, which is not bad actually, not bad at all. Into Colossal. Oh, not Steelix, not Steelix. I meant to go into, I think Corsola is fine here. Get my rocks up now. So rocks will give some chip damage to everything on his team. Can just Nightshade. This thing doesn't have much recovery besides leftovers. And yeah, Hippo should actually get destroyed by this Nightshade. Nightshade plus Black Sludge. It's close. It's close. So I can go Eldegoss though. Rapid Spin these spikes away. And the cool thing is Regenerator makes sure that Eldegoss can't get knocked out at all. So Pex comes back in. That is beautiful. I can just go here into Alcremie as he scalds, and then I just click Recover. So this gets more chip. Steelix gets to come in now, and actually I don't even need to Iron Defense. I can literally click Earthquake on his team. I probably should have done that a while ago too, but he actually goes Hippo here, so that is fine. I'll just Iron Defense up. Iron Defense up again. Okay, and then we just double out here into Alcremie. Oh, actually he clicks Rocks here, so maybe I could have Giga Drained as well. Toxapex is in. This is gonna click Toxic, probably be locked into Toxic, or into said Toxic. No, but Colossal comes in. Okay, so I'll get these rocks out of the way. Regen myself in a Corsola, and then just Nightshade. So I think at this range now, Hippo should get destroyed, but he stays in. Flamethrower is disabled. Flamethrower is indeed disabled. So he Toxics. Let's Strength Sap here into the incoming Snorlax. Heal ourselves back up. Bring in Steelix. Spam that Earthquake now. Although he's just gonna curse up then. Okay, we'll play it. We'll play it out like that. Facade doing 5.1%. That's hilarious. Yeah, and we got the Colossal now. We got the Colossal out. So that thing is gone. Next up is gonna be the Toxapex here, which is probably gonna click Scald. But if he actually does not burn us, we knock him out. And we're Spadef, right? So we can take the hit. And very close to knocking it out. Very, very close to knocking it out. That's amazing. So let's get rid of Pex here. He can bring in Snorlax now though. So let's just go Eldegoss first. Hit him with the Seeds. Aromatherapy. Bring in our Steelix. I think we should be able to live this hit. Oh, it does not. Okay. In which case, because we have our... Okay, I think I know what to do. I just wanted to get the game over quicker. That's kind of why I rushed with Steelix a bit, but I don't think it's going to cost us really. Because we have Mandibuzz here. With Foul Play doing consistent 30%, and with him only having Rest, and plus Leech Seed is going to be taking him down pretty well. And Eldegoss is at full. So there's no way he can sort of outpace Mandibuzz either. As you can see, we knock it out with just a few Foul Plays. Last is going to be that Hippo, which to not get knocked out by the foul play, but he only has like, yeah, remember we just U-turn into el-Degoss. We just U-turn into el-Degoss to just Giga Drain and win the game. I think it'll probably take like two or three to knock it out, but he has Black Sludge, so it'll probably be 2. And that is going to be GG. Yeah, that's 2 to a KO. Nice, nice. That's GG. So this team is really solid in the sense that it, even though it's a bulkier kind of team, it has answers for a lot of the metagame, I feel. While testing it out and stuff, I noticed that. But let's move on to game number 2. See if we can put in more work with the cake. We take the cake in game 1, of course. I gotta probably title it Al-Cremie takes the cake, or Gigantamax Al-Cremie takes the cake. Such a fun mon though, such a fun mon. So we have our next game here. And we are up against a Surfetched squad. Surfetched. Dragapult is here as usual. We have a decent amount of checks to it, I think. We have a pretty decent amount of checks. I think what I'm going to do first is lead. With our Steelix, I think should be fine. Or actually, even Rotom is not a bad lead. I'll lead Rotom. I think Rotom's a fine lead. So we don't really... I don't think we have any kind of glaring holes to this team in the matchup versus this guy. So Corsola here is our switch in as he goes right for the U-turn. The damage looks kind of like it could be potentially banded, although it could also be scarfed. He has 2 potential scarfers, either de-Mandi or Rotom Heat is another potential scarfer. I have seen some Rotom Heats with heavy duty boots though, so I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to go into Rotom here. He Toxics. I'm going to trick the Seismitoad, a Choice Scarf. I think that's actually really good because if any Pokemon would get tricked, it should be Seismitoad, which will keep it locked in. And then I can actually just Volt Switch here into the incoming whatever, which is not going to be a ground type, right? So the Volt Switch here is going to be the right play, I think. As he actually stays in though, which is quite interesting. So we are gonna play it out like that a bit. He might switch out here at this point in time, but I'm not sure. I won't start the timer just yet. Actually, let's see what he does. I don't think he switches out here. Yep. So we will get the defog, and I think we actually can win this exchange. His Scarf means that he'll be faster than us, so we will get the guaranteed defog off here. And then what we can do now is potentially switch out here into Alcremie, or I don't want to go Rotom. I don't really feel like going Rotom here, but I kind of have to. Locking Seismitoad to a Scarf is pretty nice, I think, but yeah, it goes into Darmanitan. This is a pretty easy U-turn for him, so he'll probably trap me in the Vortex a bit for some time. It's probably in my best interest to get Rocks up in this matchup, I think. Probably in my best interest to do that. I'll start a timer now. I think Alcremie could potentially put in work. We just have to... Actually, it really can. This Weezing has to go, I think. But other than that, I could definitely see it putting in the work. Mandibuzz comes in here. Yep, this is actually a sub DD set, I think. Looks like sub DD to me. Well, he has leftovers, so yeah, Dragon Dart's here. We can just Roost, get that nice Roost off. Get ourselves nice and healthy. Dragon Darts is doing quite a bit of damage. I am a Spadef set, mainly for the amount of times I've seen special attacking Dragapults, which are pretty scary. So here what we do is we go into, we go to Corsola. We go to Corsola here, we get these rocks up, get these nice, clean rocks up. That's what we need. Burns us, doesn't matter, we have an el-Degoss here, we have an el-Degoss. And now that we have the rocks up, we have like a good sort of initiative. Oh yeah, this thing has defog, I forgot. I completely forgot about that. But I'll heal myself up there, get the status out of the way. Maybe I could just will-o-wisp this thing. Actually, that might be nice. He'll double wisp though. Nice play, nice play. I need these hazards up real quick though. I need these hazards up. He doesn't seem to have a good response to Alcremie then, maybe? I don't know what his move on Wheezing is. It could be the fairy type attack. This might have trick. This could potentially have trick. I don't think he's going for the fire move, so I'm gonna go el-Degoss. Does he Shadow Balls? Don't know if this thing is locked in or not. Because I set up rocks after, so I don't know what his item is. So this does have overheat. I think it's about time we we set up with the Alcremie. I think setting up with this thing is the play now. He's gonna switch out here. That's fine. We cannot heal ourselves anymore with our aromatherapy, however. So as long as this thing doesn't have like haze or clear smog, we should be fine, I think. With the amount of boosts we get, we'll be faster than it too. And Darmanitan probably is the only kind of wall breaker besides Surfetched. So he just defogs here, that's fine. But we're setting up. Alright, we're getting big on this thing. We're gonna set up. It's time to take a bite of cake. Sooner or later. Oh, Will-O-Wisp. Okay, that's not even a toxic. Hold up, that's actually fantastic. That's actually quite fantastic. So let's just go for the Mystical Fire here. +3 is kind of all we need to put in the work. 2-hit KOing this thing is great too. Strange Steam, and I became confused. That's what, like a 20% chance or 30%? I don't even know what the chances are of that. So Mystical Fire will knock this thing out though, which will be quite nice. The confusion is going to be very annoying though, and I've already set up all the way. Don't want to switch out, so as long as we don't get unlucky or haxed, we will for sure take the cake for this game. Surfetched is in. Alright. I feel like we're faster than this. I want a Gigantamax. I really want a Gigantamax on this thing. Oh, I really want to. We're gonna do it. Take the cake, buddy. Poison Jab. Oh, yeah, that's a crit too. Finale. Didn't heal as much as I wanted though. But that crit definitely is unfortunate because now we can't live the Darmanitan hit next, I think. Yeah, that crit definitely mattered for sure. But I think we can still outplay. We can still come through maybe. Perhaps. And remember, we still have Recover on it too, so we can potentially heal up ourselves. But let's see what he goes into first. It might actually be in our best interest to switch out. If he does go Darmanitan, it might just be in our best interest. Mandibuzz is at full. That means that... Okay, yeah, he does go Darmanitan. Alright. So, we know this thing is probably banded. Probably knocks us out from this range. So I think what our plan should be is to save this thing. Yeah, I don't think it's going to take the hit at all. I really don't. So I'm going to sack Rotom instead. Actually Dynamaxes and goes for Max Hailstorm. So actually that seems like a fine play. It actually seems like a fine play. Because now what I can do, right, is I could even go Steelix here, but then he actually has the max fire. So no, we go Corsola. And we just Strength Sap here to get ourselves back to a good amount of health. We live any hit from it. We should be able to, I think. I'm pretty sure we can live the hit from this thing. We have Steelix at Sturdy. Keep in mind, we have Steelix at Sturdy level. So that could be what we need. We have Mandibuzz still at full. The Alcremie needs to heal up a bit in order to deal with the Rotom. But I think sacking our Rotom was the play. I didn't see a use for it if his own Rotom was faster. He switches out here into his Rotom. Okay, cool. Very cool. I assume now we just rocks up here. He's gonna Nasty Plot up. Okay. So that thing actually might just win the game for him. So we needed that damage. He has Volt Switch as his only move though. He does have Volt Switch as his only move. My play should be, I think, going Mandibuzz here. So this Dragapult is physical. The Dragapult is physical. We need chip. We need some chip on this thing. So his only move is actually Volt Switch, right? So if I spam Roost here, if I click Roost, we live. Force this thing out, which means that in theory, I think it's destroyed by rocks and some kind of chip and stuff. So Seismitoad comes in. Actually, ooh, this is really nice. I think this is really nice. So if I go Alcremie now, if I go Alcremie here on the Seismitoad and he doesn't double, that might be the play. Nice, nice. We can just recover here, I think, or let's see. Because then he might go hard Darmanitan. No, he goes back to Rotom. Okay, this is all right. This is all right. Let's Calm Mind up here, and then what do we do? He overheats. Did he take rocks when he came in? No, he didn't. So he's heavy duty boots. Let's U-turn here. Back into Mandibuzz we go. Because this Mandibuzz beats Seismitoad 1v1. Definitely does. And then Steelix might possibly be able to come through. If there's a will, there's a way. Alright, if there's a will, there's a way. Burns me here, that's fine, I think. Goes into Rotom. Hope that Foul Play knocks it out. Hope it does. He will Volt Switch straight up though. Probably back into Seismitoad. Yep. That thing is gone. So the thing is now, he has to go into Darmanitan, I think. Yep. Icicle Crash. So we have to dodge either. We have to dodge something. we have to dodge something. So let's Iron Defense here. As he goes hard Dragapult. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We Iron Defensed up here. Now we can probably just click Iron Defense again. We saw Sub Dragon Darts. As he goes for the sub, so Sub, Dragon Darts, probably Dragon Dance. Something else. He'll Phantom Force here. This should not do much damage at all. This should not do much damage. Okay, that does 9. That is 9 damage. That's not bad at all. I think I should be clicking Iron Head actually. Can Steelix come through? That's my question. So he fades into Oblivion. Oops. I'll probably just Iron Head here to get damage off. Oh, he gets a crit? Oh no, come on, man. I actually had a chance to win. Because of our Iron Defenses doing so much damage. Or not our Iron Defense doing so much damage, we're taking so less damage, which means that Darmanitan can't even knock us out. Which means if we were back at Sturdy and we knocked out Dragapult, we live the hit from Rotom. Heal up, and oh, he'll probably still knock us out though. He'll probably still knock us out. All right, 10%. This is where we body press until we get back to a good amount of health. This should be out of range actually of yeah, we're trying to get back to sturdy basically. We're trying to get back to sturdy. I'm kind of curious if we can take the hit from Rotom even. Unboosted Rotom. Oh, of course he crits us with the Dragon Dart too. Yeah, that's GG. That's GG. We just gotta dodge it, or unless we dodge an overheat. Unless we dodge an overheat. Oh, I think we win the game. I think we win the game. Ah, nice. Got some fortune back after some of our unfortune. Nah, I won that. GG. GG. Offensive GG right there. Offensive GG. I shouldn't speak too soon unless he crits me back with Flare Blitz. Ah, nice. Nice. Steelix really came through. That's such a long game too. And we got to see every member of the team put in the work. Put in the finest of work. Let's move on to the next one here. What a game. What a game. I can't even believe that just happened. I literally said we had to dodge an overheat. That guy was getting some fortune too. Like with the crit on Alcremie, that was huge. But we just got the fortune that mattered. We got the fortune that mattered. Ah, not bad at all. All right, look at this guy's team. He's got the Ice Q. I feel like I've seen this team a bunch. I'm gonna lead off here with our. I want to just say leading off with perhaps the Rotom seems fine. I could also lead Steelix. Steelix is actually not a bad lead. I'm gonna lead with that too. He'll Fire Blast here if he has it. Mandibuzz can sponge the hit pretty well. Let's just find out what set he is. He's Dragon Darts actually. That thing is banded Dragon Darts. Wait, that has to be banded. There's no doubt about it. That thing is banded. Oh, nice. He Dynamax is here. Very good. Maneuvers. So Alcremie, we'll heal you up. We'll heal you up, buddy. We will heal you up. He'll Ghost again, or do for the. He'll go for the Ghost move again. Let's go Steelix. Oh, we went for the Dragon move. Okay, so he is locked into Dragon Darts. We get to go Alcremie now. We get to go into Alcremie. We get to heal ourselves up with the Recover, and then yeah, so like he has the Toxapex on his team. Toxapex is gonna be quite annoying. Oh no, not you. No, say it ain't so. Okay, how do we deal with this thing? So, I think what we do, right? I feel like we just max flare this thing, because this thing is a huge problem. This thing is a problem. Oh, he's gonna sub. So he actually can't belly drum in time. I think he actually can't belly drum in time. So he'll go Dragapult. We G-Max Finale now. It's the finale. It's time. Phantom Forces. We take this hit. We take this hit, I think. Although, yeah, let's get rid of this Pokemon. This thing is a threat. We take it. We take it. Take it down with us. And yeah, that's gonna be nice. We are faster than this thing, so we can recover here. Although I don't know if he has actually, what's a good play here? What's a good play here? I think a good play is just clicking Mystical Fire. Shadow Sneak, yeah, it does take us out. But this gives us the opportunity to heal up our Mandibuzz, as he will just King Shield. We get to heal up here, and then probably just Foul Play. Get some nice damage off on it. What does he go for? Oh, Weakness Policy. He goes for the Iron Head here. That does take us out. That does indeed take us out. So this is a physical set then, physical set. He probably actually has close combat on it too. Let's go Rotom here. I'm gonna click Trick on his, actually, I'm gonna click Trick here. I'm gonna click Trick here. No. Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump here. Knock this thing out. Knock this thing. Let's not trick it a Choice Scarf next. Let's not do that. Corviknight's in. We can beat this 1v1 with Steelix. Actually, at this point in time, Steelix kind of it kind of puts in the finest of work, doesn't it? Iron Defense here. This means that if he belly drums and stuff, it's not going to be doing too much to us. Because I'm pretty sure that we can take this liquidation. I'm pretty sure we can take it. We have 878 defense. Let's body press. Oh, he ice punches. Yeah, we eat that up. Ah, nice. I went silent there. I had to do the Emvee sigh. Nice, we came through. Body press. I want to see how much it does to this thing, actually. Hold up. Let's see how much body press does to this. Oh, that is 80. No helmets either. I don't know if he has protect or not. He does have protect. But that did 80, right? So this thing, actually, he'll probably switch here into Toxapex. Let's switch out of this. Yeah, Toxapex comes in here. Let's Leech Seed this thing. I think is our play. As he scalds, not doing much to us. Not doing much to us. Not today. Oh, this is a perfect time to trick now. He has Corviknight, Toxapex, Ferrothorn, the core. Let's just trick this thing a Choice Scarf here. And if we trick the Ferrothorn, it's even better too. That's kind of clean. That's kind of clean. Trick a Choice Scarf. He Brave Birds. We're still fast, or we should still be faster, so we can Volt Switch out here. Into Steelix so that we can get some health back right now. Brave Bird doing 10. We can just Iron Defense here. Iron Defense here. So who was faster actually? Was it Ferrothorn or me? We were faster. We were faster. So this does 80. Let's knock this thing out of. Let's knock this thing out of here. Get rid of this Pokemon right now. Come through, Steelix. Come through. Gone. Yo, this thing is putting in so much work. Why is Steelix such an MVP? Good lord, it has the right to the name Emvee. It definitely does, because it is an MVP. So this thing comes in. I think it's in our best interest to go el-Degoss, or el-Degoss, I should say. Yes, he scalds. Yep, and we just Leech Seed our way back to a good amount of health. I don't think he can win this game. Don't think he can, because every time we go into Steelix, we heal up leftovers if he doubles, and then we heal up Leech Seed damage if he stays in. There's Steelix. Yep, Brave Bird's here. So we'll take leftovers and Leech Seed, which should actually put us back, yep, at a really good amount. That's GG. Very solid game. 3 for 3 right now, but we had like a really long second game. Had a really long game then. So I think now, definitely like I featured this live around Alcremie, but also we get to see Steelix. I think Steelix is another great mon that's putting in work. It's putting in a ton of work. Okay, so we're up against a Excadrill, Darmanitan, kind of a standard looking team, in my opinion. Corsola seems like a fine lead. In all honesty, I can just Will-O-Wisp this, burn this thing, and anything he goes into actually gets burned. So, or appreciates, or does not appreciate the burn. So I'll start a timer as well. He gets up the Will-O-Wisp here. All right, we get the Will-O-Wisp. Let's go for it again. Let's just go for this again. Why not? What's he gonna do? Like what's he actually gonna do? Yeah, Rotom is gonna get now. Gonna get that nice little Will-O-Wisp there. He actually wisps us right back. So we know for a fact this thing is leftovers. We do know that it's leftovers. I'm gonna Leech Seed here, predicting one of his ghost types to come out. I think that's gonna be the play because, yeah, Aegislash. Oh, okay. That's fine, that's fine. So we get to go Mandibuzz here. I see Gyro Balls, doesn't do much at all. So we can just defog here, and I'm pretty sure King Shield does not stop the defog effects from happening. So we will get to go for that. Foul Play here is going to be our play. Although he could switch out into Rotom, but at the same time, it's chip damage, it's burned, so he'll take Foul Play and burn damage. And so I think that we're in a pretty decent spot with 2 Mons burned and a Mandibuzz in. And him, I think his best switch is going to be Rotom or Corviknight. So let's see what he does. I mean, this thing is a physical Aegislash. It could be weakness policy. It could be weakness policy like the last one we saw. That does not look like weakness policy to me. Let me roost here on his King Shield. Out here making plays. We can go ahead and just Foul Play again. So the reason I'm on this account instead of my other ones was because, firstly, I was testing on this account and it was actually higher than my other ones, and I wanted to ladder with this team on my highest account, which is this one. Currently my highest account. But yeah. Darmanitan. Okay, if this thing is choice banded, Corsola is about to get destroyed. Let's see how much this does. Okay, 9%. This thing is choice scarf guaranteed. Choice band would have done like maybe 17 with U-turn, or maybe less than that. But Dragapult is in. Time to figure out what set you are. And you are a special attacking set. Okay, special attacking set. Let's U-turn here to get momentum. Or actually, roosting here's the play, because then I don't get 2-hit KO'd by like a hit from this thing. Corviknight. Corviknight's in. Corviknight's in. We can go here into Young Steelix. Actually puts in a lot of work here too. I'm about to go Steelix on this. He has Iron Head on it, so it's actually pretty good versus my Alcremie. Let's body press here. Body press is gonna destroy, or it's gonna do like a ton to Rotom. Just like see how much damage it does. This is a leftovers Rotom, so I assume it's more defensive. Oh, he has body press on his own set too. That is 22 to this. We'll just Iron Defense here, I think, which should help us take it better, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So Iron Head, body press, probably defog, roost. That is 27. Iron Defense up. Let's get double the damage now on this thing. Get that nice double damage here. That is now 15, so it's doing less. And we are doing more. We are doing significantly more damage on this thing. Oh, Roost? Nah, you don't know the power of removing your flying type and just being pure steel. And I think I could just Iron Head here now. I don't think he's going to Roost now. So we could just Iron Head predicting. Actually, no, I'm body pressing. I don't care if he goes into a ghost type. That's just more leftovers for me. Yo, this Steelix is amazing. Yo, the person that suggested this Steelix set, shout out to you. Shout out to you. This Steelix is phenomenal. what you got for a well placed Steelix? Oh, yo, I can't wait to put this Steelix in my game. This Steelix is gonna be quite fun. At first, it wasn't working for me because I was using max HP, max defense, and then my Spadef stat was really bad. But then if I put in Spadef, if I make this thing Spadef Steelix with Iron Defense, it started taking like every special hit too pretty well. Which means that I think in that other game, that really long game we played, if I mean, of course, minus all the hacks on both sides, if I actually was able to not get down to sturdy with that overheat, if it did like 70 or something, with my Spadef nature, then I actually would have won either way. But yeah, let's just what do we do here? Yeah, Foul Play is the play. Foul Play is the play. U-turn out here, predicting Rotom, or nah, this thing is at 2%. Let's Foul Play. Let's Foul Play for some damage. I might be able to do an Alcremie sweep actually too. I have not used my max move yet. And his Corviknight's super weak. His Drill's burned. If y'all want to see an Alcremie sweep, get ready. I might be able to do it. I don't know why he keeps king shielding. It's not gonna weaken me anymore. It's not gonna do that. Darmanitan's in. Okay, so this thing, like I said, is gonna be choice scarfed. Choice scarf means that we can go into Corsola, strength sap our health back up. Oh, actually, he's disabled, so he's actually gonna switch out here. Meaning it's about time, heal ourselves up. This thing, of course, is gonna be leftovers. El-Degoss is indeed our pivot to go into right now. Nice, nice. We can just leech seed this thing. But yeah, you do kind of see a lot of these same Pokemon up against each one, but each game is different. You know, we have different teams each time, so it's nice. I love bringing like a bunch of new mons on the team too. I think this is the first time I'm bringing at least the top 3. I think also maybe Mandibuzz too. I don't think I brought a Mandibuzz yet this gen. Alright, he does go drill. This thing gets leech seeded, that's nice. I can just Giga Drain here. Perhaps Rapid Spin is fine. I can now spam Rapid Spin. And he'll never get up rocks. Ever again. Goodbye, drill. Yep, that was definitely quite confusing. Mandibuzz comes in now. This thing is gyroing me. Foul play here is fine. Roost up now, I think. Get back to a good amount of health. Corsola is still quite healthy too. Yo, the core. Steelix, El-Degoss, Mandibuzz core, and of course the Corsola. Corsola. Roost here on his King Shield is fine. That's fine. We can just foul play now. As he goes Rotom. Back to El-Degoss as he tries to T-Wave me. Leech Seed this thing. El-Degoss is quite a cool mon too. I really think the regen ability is what makes it so good in the meta. Regen is so nice on this thing. Otherwise it just dies really quickly. It would have been gone ages ago. So he can't even King Shield here. Let's just U-turn out. Yup, as he brings in Rotom. Let's get the Alcremie. Let's get the Alcremie going right now. It's time. Oh, you went for the Wisp. That's the wrong one. You're gonna wish you T-waved this. You're gonna wish you T-waved. You're gonna wish you T-waved this. Alright, nice. Mystical Fire to knock this out. It's time for the Alcremie to clean up the plate. You do think Darmanitan's gonna be able to beat this thing? Nah, you're quite mistaken. Yeah, you see what I mean? Let's G-Max finale this thing. It is the finale. It is the finale of this game. Max Hailstorm. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves back up a little bit. Ooh. I like it. Even Dragapult can knock us out now. +2/+2. It's looking like GG. He's looking. You already know this thing is a monster when you click the DTG Max Finale to see the data. You know. Hydro Pumps. Knock this out. Last Pokemon is going to be that Dragapult. And we got to see the final Alcremie sweep that we wanted to see. That is GG. The sweep is real. And yeah, so we're going to end it off there. Really solid live. You know, for only, I guess, having 4 games, like, it's not one of those fast-paced lives that I usually do, where I demolish like 10 teams in a row with an offensive team. No, this was sort of a more defensive team, but we got some really quality games, I think. And actually, I'm kind of curious to see if I am still on the ladder with this account at least. Let's see. Blunder's Policy. I made this account when I was testing. Oh, not bad. We're on the climb. I'm pretty sure we're higher than Blunder's account at least. What's Blunder's account at? Yeah, you already know we're higher than him. We're higher. Nice. Nah, I'm not. It's not a competition or anything. But I was just curious. But yeah, like this team is pretty fun. Alcremie is a really cool suggestion, so I do appreciate that. Steelix was phenomenal. Put in more work than I ever expected it to do. So I encourage you all to try the team. It's in the description if you guys want to see it. And feel free to let me know what you guys think about it, about everything, and suggest to me what you guys want to see on the next one. Suggest. I love the suggestions. I definitely want to bring more stuff for the next one. And yeah, so I'll see you guys on that video. Looking forward to hearing from you all, and peace.